Alright guys, so we're back, picked up another project. It's a Club Car DS 2000 model. Pretty rough shape. It is gas powered. I've already started replacing a couple things, such as had a bad belt, so I put a brand new belt on it. Brand new solenoid. I got to come up with a muffler. That's pretty much the parts I've replaced. Had some wiring issue we're trying to work through. Quite a bit of things. Put a battery on it. Obviously tried to crank it, wouldn't crank. We'll get to that part. We'll figure that out. As far as the plastics go, we did a little bit of bondoing to it. I know it looks rough, but there was a storm coming. I was trying to slap it all on there. It looked a lot worse than it did. I'll try to post a picture of what it looked like originally. It was pretty hideous. Same with the back fenders. Let me show you them. Alright, here's the back fenders. They're the same way, pretty rough. Did quite a bit of bondoing on it. Body filler. I'm going to try to cover these holes for where the do not step part goes. I think I'll get them covered pretty fairly decent. At least I'm hoping anyways. Lots of body work, lots of sanding. As you can tell, my sander decided to blow to pieces. So there's always that. Yeah, it's going to take some doing. As far as the cart itself, I don't know much history on it. Other than the fact that, well, it's set for, that I can think of, 4 years. I mean, that's off the top of my head. Like I said, lots of wiring issues. Apparently they had somebody work on it, and they took it, fixed it, bawhawed it, and then took it back to them broken and just apparently claimed they could never fix it. I do have the gas tank. It's right there. It was full of garbage. Gas cap was bad. Luckily I had an extra one. Same with the fuel pump. It's horrible. Had an extra. It's missing the breather box. So I'm going to put a cold air intake on it. Thinking about using this four-wheeler muffler. Just because that's what I got laying around. Like I said, it's going to be a work. It's going to be a fairly decent project. Hopefully, if I can get it running quick, I can flip it pretty quick. But the headlights and stuff are no good. It did have good tail lights on it. I'm not sure where those are. We took them off the plastics. I know the transaxle does work because you can put it in and out of gear. Move it. Obviously, you can tell if it locks in or not. Not under a load. Haven't tested that. A couple things was backup beeper was shot. We put another one on there. Not that I need that. Missing some steering wheel stuff. It seems to be in the glove box, but I don't know if the screws are there. Like I said, all in all, it's pretty rough shape. It didn't have any good tires on it. I put these on there just to get it here. Shackles, I did go ahead and lower it 2.5 inches in the rear because I want this to be a lowered one. The only reason I did that is the shackles were already off. I figured I'd drill them while I had them off and then put them back on, just to eliminate having to deal with that. Pretty much, I mean, that's the gist of what this is. It's an FE290 engine. Like I said, I don't know the hours. I know the year is it's a 99. So it's a 1999 Club Car DS. Basically, the idea here is to get it running. Make sure that charges. If not, replace it. Weld me a muffler under there. Get it semi-quiet. Lower it in the rear end like I've already done. Body work, paint the plastics. I'm thinking about a green and gray. Maybe a two-tone, maybe a single green. Who knows? And we're going to go from there. I haven't posted videos in a long time. I apologize. We had a little baby girl, so kind of been devoting my time to that. And I've definitely stayed busy. I've painted these plastics, and that's a big cooler for a golf cart. I got to paint this roof still. Lots of other parts, and there's the cart itself. We did make us a paint booth, closed in this part of the shed. Built a wall in there, and that's the paint corner. Still got some work to do to it, but it's working. And yeah, that's where we're at. I gotta get back over and finish sanding on these plastics, get them shining so I can get them back to the customer. I'm gonna try to get back on track with posting videos. I want to do this one as fast as possible, but we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, once I figure out what's wrong with it, we can, like I said, once I figure out what's wrong with it, we'll be alright. It's not firing, so I'm sure there's a coil issue or some sort of issue with that. It will turn over. We did get it to turn over. Let's see here. One of the issues was this fuse down here. So as long as you got something making connection in the fuse, which clearly I don't. Anyways, like I said, it's a lot of work. There's a broke fuse in there, so I got to get that out. And then it will turn over. I mean, I can show you through the... Like I said, it will live. It's just a matter of what I got to put into it to make it live. But it's promising. We'll go from there. We'll get it thrown together, get it cleaned up. I am going to put a radio in it, and I do have a roof to it sitting over there. I mean, it's a different roof, but it'll work. I may put a bed on it, or I may just leave it two-seater and just flip it real quick, make some profit off of it, and go from there, depending on the outcome of it. I'm considering a green. I may even experiment with some pearl, because I've started painting body recently for golf carts, so the more practice I get, the better I am. That's why I'm not worried about the body work. I know I can sand all that out, make it look good. We'll go from there. That's pretty much it for now. That's where we're at with this one. I'm going to start trying to upload again once a week. Get back on track. We'll get this one in there, get it fixed, get it running, and we'll go from there. This is just an introduction like I try to do to all of them. I don't have much. I mean, I'm waiting on some different parts for it, carburetor and stuff, so not much I can do to it right this second. I still got to pull it all apart. Like I said, I'm trying to finish these plastics up over here. So yeah, stick with me. Let me know. Y'all got any comments, questions, what I can help you with, what you're building. I mean, I'll even let me know what color you want to see this thing. I haven't painted anything yet, so I'm still open for colors. So y'all let me know.